Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. So in today's video, we have two very interesting smartwatches here. On my left, I have this Amazfit GTS2, which you guys might be very familiar with by now. And on the right, I have the Zepp Smartwatch E. So this is supposed to be the premium version of the GTS2. And in this video, I just want to show you guys what kind of differences is between the GTS2 and the Zepp E, as well as what the price difference actually gets you with the Zepp E. So before I start off, I just want to say thanks to Dasher for once again providing me with all these smartwatches here to play with. They really support the channel. So if you guys want to buy any smartwatches, and if you're in Malaysia or Singapore, check out the link in description below. Alright, so moving back to the video, the Zepp E here, if you do not know, is actually a Amazfit's premium brand, and they're selling this in Europe, and the pricing for this watch, like I said, is double the price of the Amazfit GTS2. So the GTS2 is selling here in Malaysia for 569 ringgit, and that is about 140 US dollars, whereas the Zepp E right here is, like I said, double the price, about 1,200 ringgit. In terms of US dollars, that will be about 300 USD. So very expensive here. So what is different? We'll start off with the packaging. So right off the bat, we have a very simple box here for the Amazfit GTS2. If you're familiar with Amazfit smartwatches, you'll be very familiar with this box. Nothing too special about this, very basic right here. And let me just put this aside for now. And if you focus on the Zepp E's box itself, this looks really much more premium. So opening up the box here, you actually get the watch itself, which I've removed. And right below this guy, we actually have the charger as well as another strap in the box here. So the charger is also wrapped up in this really nice packaging here. Very, very premium stuff. I've never seen this kind of stuff from Amazfit. And like I said, we have a different size strap here, a longer strap for those of you guys who have a thicker wrist. All right, so done with the boxes here. Let me put the boxes aside for now, and we're going to focus on what's actually different between both smartwatches. So on the left here, this is the Amazfit GTS2, which I say you guys are very familiar with. Let's just taking a quick look in terms of the outlook. The differences here we see is actually pretty obvious. So starting off with the GTS2, we have this all in this blacked out look, which looks amazing, by the way. This is my favorite kind of layout right here, everything in black. So we do have these sides here in aluminum. Feels good actually, very nice. And so far nothing has been scratched over my use, but at the back here, this is, I think, plastic if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure what kind of materials here, but this glossy back actually gets scratched very easily. I'm not sure if you can see it off the camera here, but after using for slightly more than a month, notice that I have a lot of scratches at the back here. So might not be a big deal to you, neither is it to me, but this is what you get with the GTS2. Moving on to the Zepp E smartwatch, on the sides here, first and foremost, you can see is totally different. We have this very nice chrome look at the sides here, which is actually made out of stainless steel, even all the way to the back here, where you can actually take a quick look. It's like a mirror finish and looks amazing. Whether or not you prefer the look on the GTS2 or the Zepp E is really depending on you. Personally, I prefer the all black look, but this looks pretty cool as well. If you notice here on the side, the button is also a bit different here. So we have a round kind of crown on the GTS2, whereas on the Zepp E, it's actually just a single button that looks like the one on your smartphone. So very cool as well. Flipping the device to the side here, you also notice something else missing. So on the GTS2, we have this speaker right here, whereas that is kind of missing on the Zepp E. So very quickly you know that it's missing one feature, and that is there is no speaker there to play any music that you might want on the smartwatch itself. Alright, I'll talk more about the lack of features here later on, but let's focus on the outlook for now. Moving on, let's talk a bit about the straps here. So on the Amazfit GTS2, we have this typical silicone straps, which actually looks pretty worn out even after just 1 month plus of use. That is the kind of thing you get with these silicone straps here, very standard stuff. But on the Zepp E, we do have these leather straps, and you can actually see it here. It looks pretty nice, very slim leather straps here, very easy to swap out as well. And like I said, there's an additional longer piece in the box that you can use if you have thicker wrists, so don't have to worry about that. But yeah, it does feel very nice, and of course it also is matched with this kind of chrome latch right here compared to the full black on GTS2 strap. Alright, so that's it for the straps right here. This is basically the differences in the outlook. Let me talk a bit about that feature difference now, because there's quite a few items missing on the Zepp E. So Although the Zepp E is twice the price of the Amazfit GTS2, it's missing, I think, about 3 or 4 features. So we're going to start off with the first thing, which is the lack of a speaker. So without a speaker, you can't play your music, and neither can you pick up calls, Bluetooth calls on this watch itself, because there's just no speaker here. The second thing here is that it doesn't come with a mic as well, so you cannot actually speak to the watch. You cannot make any voice commands, so no smart assistant here on the Zepp E. The third thing is that it's also lacking an internal storage. So on the GTS2, we have 4 gigabytes of internal storage to put in your music, but that's missing on the Zepp E right here. So you're missing quite a bit of features on the Zepp E right here if you go for the premium version. But what's the same is that both smartwatches here actually still come with your standard stuff, such as your SpO2 tracking, your heart rate, all-day heart rate tracking, as well as your built-in GPS. So those are the most important stuff, and they're present on both smartwatches right here. Apart from that, another thing different is that the Zepp E does comes with a special watch face that you can see here. So this is actually special, unique only to the Zepp E. Not sure how you think about that, but it's this yellowish kind of watch face right here, which looks pretty okay, I would say, and that's only unique to the Zepp E right here. Alright guys, I think that's basically it for the Zepp E and the GTS2. Like I said, the GTS2 is a pretty good all-rounder, comes in with at a decent price with a ton of features for the GTS2 right here. It also looks very nice with that all black kind of look, but the Zepp E is for those of you guys who are out there looking for that more premium finish. If you need or you must have leather straps, actually you can just buy the straps online and put it on your GTS2. So I would say that if you really must have like a stainless steel chrome kind of look with your smartwatch, then you can actually check out the Zepp E. But if you're happy with the standard one, you can use the GTS2. Oh, one more thing to note here is that the Zepp E does feel a bit more heavier than the GTS2 as well. So of course that adds on to the premium look and feel. Alright guys, I think that's basically it. The differences between the GTS2 as well as the Zepp E right here. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!